Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful day outside. I apologize for the traffic, but it was such a beautiful day that I thought, you know what, let's just do this outside today. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a beautiful, balanced, productive day today, or maybe you just been resting. Here it is Monday, but of course you will find this whenever the time is right for you. So let's get straight to the messages. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, let's get started. So Spirit is saying to work as a team. We are talking about long-term relationship. So in your long-term relationship, you guys need to work as a team, right? Long-term relationship. Yes, exactly. Spirit is saying that you need to take your attention off the bad and concentrate on the good. In your long-term relationship, it's really important to concentrate on the good things here, right, rather than bad. You need to trust the process. So however things are developing, you gotta trust the process, because everything is happening in the right timing. All the progress is happening as it's supposed to. This is a really great affirmation. I deserve love and abundance. Yes, you do. Every morning when you wake up and look in the mirror, just repeat this to yourself. I deserve love and abundance. Or actually, you can write this down on a paper and just put it on a fridge or any place that you are normally, on a mirror, wherever you spend time or whatever you see every day. You deserve love and abundance. That is your basic human right. So I really do feel that somebody here is concentrating too much on the bad. Somebody's concentrating on something that is not going the way you are expecting, and that's where the disappointment comes in, when when you don't quite trust the process and you have all these expectations, right? You have all these expectations, and when you have expectations, you get disappointed when somebody is not meeting them. But instead, and a lot of suffering comes from having expectations. So if you would just release the outcome and kind of just stay in the moment, concentrate on the good rather than the bad, right? You will start seeing how good things actually are. Like, maybe just like make a list and write things down, like what is good about this situation, like what is good about this person, right? Like, even when things are not going your way, what can you be grateful for? somebody is here staying in the survival mode. So this might be the money. This might be just like a lot of having a lot of stress. So try and release that, you know, like try and find good things in life. And you know, wake up in the morning every day and you know, just talk to God, talk to the angels. Like, what is good about your day? Like, what is good about your life? Like, what things you like, you know, like what are you grateful for? And you can also include your hopes there too, you know. After, you know, your affirmations, when you thank God, you know, you worship the spirit, right? They say pray even when things are good, right? Like pray for the protection of those good things, because those good things need to be protected as well. Spirit is saying that this survival mode, whatever somebody's going through, this will not last forever. It's only temporary, and it's an energy that you need to work through. It might, you might have some sort of trapped emotions inside of you that needs to be processed in order for you to move on with your life. You will not always stay in this survival mode. It is only temporary, and the first thing, of course, is acknowledging all of those things, acknowledging you know, your pain, acknowledging your depression, acknowledging your dissatisfaction, and journaling. Journaling is just so helpful, or just talking to somebody that you trust about all these issues that you are having. Or I feel this energy being like very, like you're like sad, dissatisfied, you know, just not happy with your life. And just really break it down, you know, like what are these things that are bothering you? Like, can you change these things? Because if you cannot change them, then you should concentrate more on the things that you can change, right? Again, just concentrate on the good things in your life, because even if everything looks bad at the moment, sometimes we still always have good things in our life. We just need to see them and acknowledge them. It seems like somebody in your life got scared. So if somebody left you and you're just feeling, you know, so disappointed about that, just know that they got scared. They got scared of the connection, of all the responsibilities, of the expectations. I feel like expectations have like a really big role here. Somebody was expecting more from somebody, and they at at this moment, at the time, they just couldn't give you that, because this card came out earlier. Like they were not used to it. they, they were just not used to it. And if somebody did something to you, they're apologetic about it. Like they really regret it, and they're saying that, you know what, I just got really scared of this connection. I was not used to it. I was basically an idiot. Like they didn't mean to hurt you, you know, like they didn't do it on purpose. They didn't do it to hurt you. They got scared. They're saying, I cannot offer you much at the moment. I'm sorry. you are dealing with a bipolar personality. Bipolar. So there's highs and there's lows, and it's a little bit all over the place. Maybe somebody a little bit immature. Actually, they might be in a survival mode, you know, like maybe their finances are not quite together. If there was any sort of conflict, or if you are still in a conflict, Spirit is saying to let it go. That's it's best for everybody to just let it go. That it's not good for your health. Yeah, again, this card keeps coming out. I'm scared of this. So your person is exactly, they're scared of expectations. Look, these two came out together. They're scared of expectations. So they're scared that they will not be able to meet your expectations. Maybe you've been expecting too much from this person, you know. Maybe they really just cannot give you what you are expecting right now. But it doesn't mean that it couldn't change. There's really two ways to go about this. So whether you need to expect less, whether you need to expect less and concentrate more on the good instead of the bad, and let this person grow, give them time, or we do have free will, so you deserve love and abundance, right? And if you are expecting these things, right, love and abundance, if these people are not meeting your expectations, you need to find somebody who can. And I understand that it's easier to say than done, but if you are ready to move on with your life, right, you are ready for the love and the abundance. Like, let's say you want to build a home, a beautiful home life, a family, and then you maybe want to have like abundant future with this partner. Maybe you want to work on the business together or separate. You can't wait on the other person if they're not ready. Like, if you gotta go, you need to really listen to yourself. Like, you know, if you feel dissatisfied, you obviously know that something is wrong, right? So you need to move on. Like, you need to start building by yourself, you know. Like, I know it sounds scary, especially if you are in the energy of codependence. It sounds scary to just separate from a certain energy and just move forward by yourself, but once you start doing that, it's actually super liberating, and you will be fine. The spirit is saying that you will not always stay in the survival mode, that start expecting more, like start expecting better for yourself, right? Because you deserve this. The person you're dealing with is immature, might be younger, or might be just not as developed, spiritually developed as you are, maybe not as experienced as you are, might not even be sexually as experienced as you expect them to be. Spirit is saying here, cut it out. Cut it out. I mean, it's pretty straightforward message to somebody that if they're not meeting your expectations, then it's basically time to move on. It's time to start expecting something bigger, something better for yourself. That you can start expecting happily ever after, right? Like, if you are expecting happily ever after, sorry guys, my dog start really working towards you happily ever after. Yeah, maybe it is marriage for somebody. There's few messages coming through here. It says if you're in a marriage or you want to get married, you're happily ever after. Basically, don't give up that easily. Try a bit harder. So if you are really um, committed to this love, you need to find joy in a routine in order to have a good life, right? A lot of times we have such a high expectations of, you know, like we want this and this and that. Like I want this much money, I want all these trips, I want all these bags, whatever it is. Just an example. All these expectations, right? But the true joy, the good life, you know, like it lays in a routine, in everyday simple things, things that don't necessarily require money, finances, and anybody can have these things in their life, and it's really just like making your everyday life better every day, right? Whether it's cooking, for example, today, me and my partner, we had it's such a beautiful day. We live in a kind of cold part of the country, and it was just such a warm, beautiful day. So, hey, let's have breakfast outside. You know, let's bring our table outside and let's have like our little brunch, outside brunch, right? Like things like that, you know, like try and find like joy in like simple things instead of like planning on the trips to, I don't know, Bali or somewhere. Of course, it'd be nice to travel, but not everybody can afford that or have time to do that. Again, this keeps coming out. So work together with your partner, right? Um, working together with your partner. This message goes to people who are in a relationship, even if you are separated. If you can work with your partner, like talk to them, right? But like in a nice way, like in a loving way, right? In a kind way. And let's agree to disagree. So let's agree to disagree, meaning that you understand each other's point of view, but you don't necessarily need to embody that, right? So you can stay in your energy and stick to your values, but understand that that other person is coming from a different place, and they might not be ready to meet you where you want them to meet you. So even if you don't say this out loud to them, like let's agree to disagree, you can just think about it, right? Like let's agree to disagree, like let's agree not to fight about this, right? Like let's stay kind to each other, let's stay loving to each other, let's work as a team, like let's work together towards our every better life together, right? Somebody here is saying that if you are separated, or you are not seeing each other, or you just recently met somebody, they want to hang out with you, like they want to spend time with you. This message may also go other way around, so maybe you need to text them and or call them and say that, hey, let's, you know, let's meet up, let's do this, like would you like to go for a coffee, would you like to go for a drink, you know, like let's do something pleasant together, like let's just hang out, you know, like without fighting, without just unpleasant activities. Let's just, you know, let's just hang out without any expectations, let's just spend some time together, try and merge our energies, right? Oh, this is so great. I really feel like this is your love coming in, like we're talking about your love coming in, and Spirit is saying that he or she is perfect for you. So you are on the right track. So if you've been thinking whether this person is right for you or not, yes, they are. You two are perfect for each other. Maybe there's, okay, so basically there's something on the way, that you or your person need to cut it out. It might also be just like addictions, or it can literally be like other people that both of you need to kind of like clean your table, like start fresh, right? um Spirit is saying here, try a bit harder, especially for people that are in a marriage or committed relationship. um Try a little bit harder. Don't give up that easy. Try something different. If your ways haven't been working before, it, try and find a way that is a little bit different, that might work better, try a little bit of everything. This may also apply to somebody, let's say your sex life is not being quite working. You need to try a little bit harder. You need to try a little bit different. You need to bring like something new into it. Like, let's say you give your partner a massage, or you make a nice dinner. Don't just expect them to always be an initiator. Like, how about you be an initiator and be ready to get rejected at this, like if somebody rejects you, like when you initiate sexual connection, right? Don't be afraid to be rejected, because um, practice makes perfect. So just keep trying, keep trying. This is for somebody who is in a committed relationship, who's going through something. Of course, if you are trying somebody who's just not interested, just understand that too. But this is specifically for people who are like married or in a committed relationship. Spirit would like you to know that you are spiritually protected. There's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, again, so whoever this person is, they're not used to this. They've never met anything like you before. They've never been with anybody like you before. They've never had a connection this strong as you. So you need to provide them safe space. And how do you do that? Well, just listen, talk less and listen more. Just be there for them, understand. Like, don't react. Just listen, When you start listening, they start talking. So try and practice that. Listen, be kind to them, be understanding, be loving to them. Your person is used to going solo, so they're not used to spiritual connection. They only experience connections that are physical before. They're saying that they knew it was you when they first met you. So they know that this is different. They know that this is something strong. And they're always thinking of you, even if they're not telling you, they're always thinking of you. Like, their heart chakra is opening up, and you cultivated that. So good job, congratulations, you're doing a great job. Just give them a little more time. Try again, Spirit is saying here, try a little bit harder. Try a little bit harder, especially if you're in a committed relationship, or you know that this is your future spouse, or it is your spouse. Spirit is saying that whatever you went through before was just a preparation for something way bigger and better. If you're expecting an apology, somebody did something that they are sorry and you will get your apology one way or another. Now, the way you get your apology may vary. The apology might come to you in your dreams. If they are actually sorry and they're feeling it, you will get a message. So be open. Don't only expect them, like, we can't force somebody to say the words, right? Like, somebody is not used to apologizing. Don't force that person into anything. You will get your apology, you will feel it, and once you feel it, just let it go. Very specific message for somebody. Somebody needs to do their taxes. So if you extended your taxes, you really need to take care of your finances. Whatever it is, just stay positive. Things will work out just fine. So there's nothing to worry about. Just put your right foot in front of the left foot. How do you say it in English? Just keep moving forward, right? Like, keep working, stay active. Whoever you're dealing with, spirit is saying that they're free spirit, but they're responsible. So they always try to do the right thing. Of course, everybody makes mistakes, but your person is a responsible person. They're a good person. They're free spirit, so it's hard to tame free spirit. Free spirits needs time to adjust to changes, especially if it's a commitment. Free spirit might dip in and dip out for a while before they settle down, right? It might take months, it might take years. If you really know that this is your person, keep trying, but concentrate on you, though. Like, don't put all these expectations on them, because as a free spirit, they've never experienced anything like this before, so they need their time to just understand and process everything and get used to things, right? Like, once you show them safe space, once you show them love, the compassion, the understanding, the kindness, the tenderness they've never seen before, or it has been inconsistent, they need consistency. Free spirit needs consistency. Free spirit is free to go anywhere, but it will always end up in a good place. It will always end up where it belongs, where it feels good, where it gets recharged, right? So you have to be that battery, right? Like, you have to be that charger that charge your free spirit, and just let love flow freely, right? Don't have so many expectations on how things needs to go. They will go the way they will go, and it's all happening just exactly right. And love has no date. There's no date on. There's no timeline for love. It just is, right? So let love flow freely. Let it come when it comes. Let it go when it goes. And if it's true love, it will come back. Okay, you guys. I hope you're doing all great, and I know you're probably going through a lot of emotions right now, and things been a little bit maybe out of balance, but just breathe, just have that safe space for yourself too, just to give it time and take time to reflect, just to rest more and rejuvenate, recharge yourself first. You need to be in a good state of mind and charged and happy before you can give it out to other people, right? So just please take care of yourself. Thank you so much, guys, for all of your likes and subscribes, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.